Alright, listen up folks. The moment we all have been waiting for has finally arrived. Google Bard, the brainy new chatbot from the search engine gurus at Google, is making its grand entrance on the world stage. This slick piece of AI machinery is the latest in a long time of groundbreaking innovations, designed to shake up the way we search for information. And let me tell you, this little guy packs a serious punch. Today, we're going to dive into the deep end and tackle some of the most burning questions you might have about this cutting-edge AI technology. So, buckle up, grab your popcorn, and get ready to have your mind blown. Oi, listen up mate. You want to know what this Google Bard thing is all about? Yeah? Well, let me break it down for you. Bard is a fancy schmancy chatbot powered by the almighty Google. Think of it as a ChatGPT smarter cousin who's been hitting the gym and getting a PhD on the side. With Bard, you can chat away to your heart's content, just like you do with ChatGPT. And let me tell you, this little chatbot packs a mean left hook. So, are you ready to step into the ring with a champ? Google Bard ain't your average Joe when it comes to learning. This bad boy scours the internet like a hungry shark, devouring everything in its path. Words, phrases, any ideas alike. And once the AI scientists have put it through the ringer and it's fully trained, it's time to release the beast. Now, here's the fun part. Google shared some juicy screenshots that give you a glimpse of how Bard works in the wild. You can type in full sentences or questions into the search engine and Bard will come back with some seriously impressive answers. It's like having your very own AI genie in a bottle. Now, don't get too excited just yet. Bard ain't ready for prime time just yet. It's got to go through some more hoops before it's unleashed on the masses. But mark my words, once this baby's out, it's gonna change the game. So keep your eyes peeled and your fingers ready for some serious chatting action. Now, you might be thinking, oi, ain't Google Bard just a knockoff of ChatGPT? But hold your horses, mate. There's a key difference that sets Bard apart from the pack. See, Bard's got some serious skills when it comes to the real-time events. This bad boy can take what's happening in the world right now and incorporate it into its responses. It's like having your very own personal news anchor, but way smarter and cooler. And if that ain't enough to impress you, Google's example during the launch was a doozy. Bard's answers are more specific and insightful than your average chatbot. It's like having a conversation with a brainy professor without all the boring lectures. Now, if you're like me and you're trying to pick up a new skill, you might be wondering, is it harder to learn the piano or the guitar? Well, lucky for you, Bard's got your back. This AI chatbot can give you not one, not two, but 3 paragraphs worth of response. Bard's got some serious knowledge under the hood. And if that ain't enough, Bard can even point you in the right direction for further research. It's like having your very own personal librarian, but one that won't shush you when you make a racket. I know you're all excited to get your hands on this newfangled Google Bard AI chatbot, but unfortunately, only a select few have access to it at the moment. That's right, the rest of us poor seps will have to wait a little longer before we can tap into the Bard's vast knowledge. But don't worry, it's only a matter of time before this bad boy is integrated into Google search. Now, here's the thing about Bard. It's not your average run-of-the-mill chatbot. This baby is powered by some seriously top-of-the-line language models and technology. We're talking about Google's LaMDA, the AI engine that some folks are saying has become sentient. And if that's not impressive enough, LaMDA also allows Bard to understand the natural language inputs better than your average chatbot. But hold on, it even gets better. Google's using a lighter version of LaMDA for Bard, which means it can handle more users and more feedback without hogging all the computer power. Google has promised that Bard will be available for everyone to use in the upcoming weeks. Now, I know they haven't announced the exact date yet, but trust me, it's coming soon. And let me tell you, this is one AI chatbot you won't want to miss. Using Google Bard is as simple as opening the Google app on your phone and tapping the chatbot icon. Once you're in, just type your prompt and hit that enter key. You can start a conversation with the chatbot by asking questions or making queries, just like ChatGPT. And let me tell you, Google is constantly improving and enhancing Bard's capability to offer you new and exciting ways to interact with information. When it comes to limitations, even ChatGPT and Google Bard have their own share of drawbacks. ChatGPT's training data might have a few biases, while Google Bard's strategy of searching the internet for answers may not be the best since it lacks censorship and can be a bit dodgy with its share of misinformation. But hey, with a bit of careful consideration, we can still have a good old time chatting with these bots. The Google AI chatbot ain't no one-trick pony. It's got all sorts of potential uses that can make your life a breeze. Here are some of the most common ones. Need to know the latest football scores or weather forecast? The Google Bard AI chatbot can help you find what you're after. No worries. This chatbot's got the power to automate all sorts of tasks for you, from booking a table at a fancy restaurant or reserving a seat on a plane. It can even buy stuff for you, like a true shopping ninja. Think of Google Bard AI chatbot as your personal assistant. It can help you stay on top of your schedule, make sure you don't miss any important appointments, and take care of all sorts of tedious tasks so you don't have to. And if you're feeling lonely, this chatbot can even keep you company by facilitating conversations with other users. One-on-one or group chat, you name it, the Google AI chatbot's got your back. Google has not yet provided any pricing information for Bard, but given Google's track record of providing a plethora of free AI-powered tools and services, it's safe to assume that Bard will be offered for free. Keep your pockets heavy with cash. For now. Unlike that ChatGPT, Bard can give you all the latest and greatest info on things that happened after 2021. Google's got the most advanced language models and technologies in the game, so you know you're getting the best answers around. Google's been working on Bard for ages, and they've been throwing more dough at AI research than a baker at a pie eating contest. Well, that's all for now, folks. If you're feeling a bit more clued in about AI chatbots like ChatGPT and Google Bard, then it looks like we've done our job here. Who knew that robots could be so helpful? With all these fancy chatbots around, it also makes me wonder if my job as an action hero is in jeopardy. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I don't think anyone's going to be replacing me with a robot anytime soon. And until next time, stay sharp and stay cheeky.